morning. It's the 3rd of May and we're actually in New Zealand. I reckon I probably look like shit because that's how I feel. Hardly had any sleep. What about you, Jenny? How do you look?
Oh
yeah, pretty great. Yeah, we're just parked up down at Mission Bay on the east side of Auckland. So we got in last night at 12 roughly. We mucked about, all the usual stuff at the airport. Then we got a taxi out to God knows where, but it cost about 35-40 bucks. And we picked up this spaceship that we're sitting in at the moment, which is a grey import Estina van, or similar to a Tarago van. We actually made up the bed, and just because we had sorted out access to the yard, the spaceship yard, and they'd given us codes, so instead of going like we're supposed to, we just slept in the back for about 3.5 hours, and then thought, let's get out of here before they all rock up to work. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick look around, and as you can see, the sun's sort of come up. It was quite a nice sunrise. You can see the back of the van. It's exciting stuff. Jenny is going to go and get me a coffee and some breakfast. Nice hint, hey?
It might happen.
Oh. So yeah, that's we're in a big bay, or there's a couple of bays joined up. There's been heaps of cyclists getting around this morning. We've been parked up down here for probably 2 hours. Got down here in the dark. Out there, I don't know if you can make it out, but you can see people on paddle boards, and it's pretty cold. They said it got down to 5 degrees. So it's okay. I'll go and hit Jenny up to try and get some breakfast. See how we go. And that's our space van for the next 2 weeks, and then maybe we'll hire a motorbike. Still got a sore leg. Alright, see ya. Right, Dave's brought us down to the marina. We're going to go out on the boat. I think he's got a tugboat. So we're going to check it out. Emma Kay. We met Emma.
Emma Kay. Get on it. About to set sail. You made that look too easy.
Turanga on the North Island, New Zealand, Saturday the 6th May. Did you bring your skipper's ticket, Jen, or?
No, I will.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just trying to hit the rocks. Here we are in Motomaho on Hard Bottle Road, where my mum spent a lot of time growing up at this farm.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So
There's not much of a house though.
There's not much left, unfortunately.
Well, it's burnt.
It burnt down.
Hey, we're Raglan on the North Island of New Zealand. It's the 10th of May. I just got here. I'm going to have a look around. We left Cambridge this morning and this place looks alright. So yeah, tidied up my beard today so I'm not looking too scruffy. Yeah.
Going on a walk to Bridal Veil Falls on our way to Pew Pew to meet Michael and Jess. 55 metres.
How deep is it?
5 metre deep pool with a big rock in the middle.
Basalt. Looks carved out.
Oh, okay. Not limestone, basalt. Awesome.
It's Friday, the 12th of May. We're in New Zealand, as you can probably tell from the weather. We're about 10 kilometres out of Poi Poi at Mike and Jess's farm. Jess actually manages the farm. So I'm going to be heading off in a sec. We've been trying to wait this out. It's supposed to ease off at lunchtime. Yeah, it's not very good. It's cold as well. So, alright, here's the house and the car. Let's get out of here.
Well, here we are. We've left Michael and Jess's farm and we're heading down to New Plymouth on this glorious autumn day. And the scenery is stunning, but you really can't appreciate it on a camera. As I was just saying to Will, I can understand why they choose New Zealand and its landscapes for these medieval sort of fantasy type movies like Lord of the Rings.
Right.
You just focus, Will, focus.
Yeah, taking it easy though. We have sped up to 100 going down this hill.
Hope the brakes work. Hey Becky.
Slow down a bit now.
Yeah, this rain has been going for 30 plus hours now, since the early hours of yesterday morning. It's supposed to ease by the end of today, so fingers crossed. Oh, little tunnel. Look, little tunnel. We went through a fucking tunnel.
Mount Taranaki out there with snow on top and the clouds falling off it.
Teriyaki now.
Teriyaki. Yeah, I think that's Japanese. Mount Taranaki. Taranaki. Taranaki.
Roll those R's.
Taranaki Mountain. 2,518 metres, and last eruption I think it said was 1854. Now we're going over to have a closer look. Look how fast they're moving. Moving along. Now, if I had to guess, it's under 10 degrees. It's probably about 8 or something. How's the view, Jenny?
That wind's like freezing, man. Oh. Great view.
Yeah. Islands in the ocean there, like little pyramids. That's near Plymouth. Drove about 50 k's up here. So I don't know how high we are. I think we're at about 1,500 metres at the moment, very roughly. Forgotten World Highway, and we've just spotted this. This is where we're actually headed to. You can see up there those volcanoes. We'll be staying sort of between Lake Taupo and the volcanoes. Stopped at a lookout behind those clouds. Hello.
Hello.
Behind those clouds are the volcanoes that we looked at earlier. Oh hi, we're on Lake Taupo, North Island. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day everyone. 14th, Sunday of course. Over here, if you look, you can see there's some steam rising in the distance. Lake Taupo is about 1,000 metres above sea level, but I'll have to check that to be sure. That's just what the lady at the caravan park told me. Cold night last night, about 2 degrees, and the water is so clear.
Oh, come down, check it out.
There's all this poo on the ground.
I thought this was poo.
Poo.
Will's picking up poo.
Poo.
What are you doing picking up poo?
And if you chuck it in the water, it floats.
Your poo floats.
It's floating poo.
It's hummus. Can you see the water? That's.
Hey, it's the 15th of May. Still on the North Island, New Zealand. Jenny's down on the volcanic sands with her dick knee. So we're on our way up to Gisborne. That's where Wall and Dog live. Who's Wall and Dog? Foot Rot Flats. Okay, we're about 17 k's north of Gisborne, and we're going to camp here. We're going to free camp. And I never found mine. Lost forever. Yeah, I'll have a look in a sec. What's the name of the bay?
Poverty Bay.
Yeah. Another day is done. Tomorrow we head for Turangi. About 100 kilometres between Gisborne and Turangi on the Bay of Plenty. Going through this really beautiful gorge area. So anyway, I stopped. We're just going to get a make a quick cup of coffee, have something to eat. It's nearly 11:30. $20 camp stove, which came with the van. Worked alright. And yeah, 4 hours to get to Turangi.